Princess Dr. Naomi Shilekunla Ogunwusi. The story said that the queen and her family went to the palace to talk to the king. So no matter what the conversation is about, doesn't mean much. I just wishing that they would go back together, since Queen Naomi has made it clear. Queen Naomi has made it clear that the reason why she left the palace is not because of the woman in Ooni's life. So therefore, she should forgive and go back to Ile-Ife and take her rightful position as the Queen of Ife. So since Queen Naomi have made it clear that the reason why she left the palace is not because Ooni had some other wives in the palace, so if that wasn't a problem for her, I don't see any reason why she can't go back onto the palace. I think the time have come for both Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi to put their differences aside, and for the sake of their son, Prince Tadenikawo, they should get together and and forgive each other, because that's what the Bible said, that we have to forgive and move on. So no matter what the reason was that she went back to the palace, we have family to talk to the king. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No matter what the reason is, or what the reason was for her to go back to the palace, I think that she should forgive Ooni of Ife and move on, because I think at the end that's the best for her and her family. And when I heard the story, it made me very happy, because if you ask me, that's exactly what I was wishing for, that she will go back to the palace. So I think that Queen Naomi and Ooni, they love each other. So, and that's enough. When there is love, people can make way for each other. The only thing that matters is that they love each other, and they should be together, because all the video all the events that were going on in the palace, we can tell that the king is not happy. We can tell that the king miss Queen Naomi. So for that matter, and because for that sake, Queen Naomi should go back to her husband, and even if not for anything, she should think about her son Tadenikawo, because in the future the story that they will be telling him may not be favorable to Queen Naomi. So I think it's a very good thing that she went to the palace. I don't know what they talk about, I don't know for what, but her going back to the palace is a positive step. It's a first step for reconciliation. So I am waiting for a day where the news is gonna come out, and the news will say Queen Naomi Ogunwusi finally went back home to her husband where she belonged. I think that the reason why this story blew and became a mess is because of the media. If the media didn't start being a different story, she should have been back to the palace a long time ago. But the media twist, lie, talk whatever they want, and make a small matter, make it a big matter. So that's what the problem is. So I think we all should encourage her, and her family also should encourage her to go back to her husband. And I also think that her mother really want her to go back. Her mom want her to go back, and her mom want her to bring her son back to the palace. But for some reason, when Naomi doesn't want to go back, but now I think that she is reconsidering all the situation, and because a lot of people, a lot of Ooni's family has traveled to Queen Naomi's house to beg her, to plead for her to come back, because ever since she left the palace, things are not the same anymore. The palace has scattered, according to the news. The palace has scattered, and Ooni of Ife having so many women around the palace is not a new thing. That's his lifestyle. I'm sure he's been doing that long before he become a king, and him become a king is like giving him a license to say, okay, now you have a license, you can do whatever you want. So I don't think that Ooni of Ife being a king is the reason why, he's a womanizer. He has always been that way from the beginning, as we can tell if we look back to history and look back to his past. He's always been a man who likes to have a lot of women around, and most of the time the man that does that is probably more like a security, emotional security or personal security. I don't know. Maybe he thinks that they take the place of his mom, since his mother had died when he was much younger. So maybe those women are more like mother figure for him, especially the women that he likes to have around are older women who already been married or who already have their own children. So it's more like mother figure, so. And I think that him having so many women around him give him some, maybe like self-esteem. That also could be a problem with self-esteem. Like the more women he has around, the more good he feel about himself. It's like those women are making up for what he lack. Yeah, but Olori Naomi already knew all about this before when he married him. And besides, most of these women that he's marrying right now, they are already been in the palace, so she knew them, she know them, she's used to them, so there's nothing new about that. She knows about them already. And she also has said to Ooni of Ife, because I watched that video when she said kí Olori kó máa pọ̀ sí ní ààfin, which means may there be many or plenty of wives in the palace. So I think she gave him the go ahead when she said that. I'm sure when she said that, she probably joking about it. She wasn't serious about it. She didn't know that what she has said will manifest. But that's exactly what happened. What she said manifested. Kí Olori ọmọ pọ̀ sí ní ààfin. So ní ìsìn tó dẹ̀ sọ pé kí Olori ọmọ pọ̀ sí, àwọn olórí dẹ̀ níyì wọ́n ti ń pọ̀ sí bí omi. So but I don't think that's her problem. Her problem was the way she was treated while she was in the palace.
All doors can open up on one side of the train here in Stanford. Please watch your step when you're exiting. It's going to be a small gap between the train and the station platform. Once again, folks, Stanford, Connecticut, coming up in just a couple minutes.
So for many of us, still the queen of the people, and she's still the queen of the kingdom. As she already know, and as she didn't know before, now she had found out that Kabiyesi Ooni of Ife, like any other man, is not a perfect man. He has his own flaws, and the fact that she had gone to the palace, for some of us, is good news. So I'm hoping that she and Kabiyesi will work out their differences. Ooni of Ife should never try to be like Alaafin of Oyo, because Alaafin of Oyo, he is in the class by himself, and there will never be another king like Alaafin of Oyo, not even 1,000 years. So now that Naomi has gone to the palace, I am hoping and praying that is the beginning of reconciliation between her and Ooni of Ife. So that is a good news for people like us who are looking forward for both of them to be together very soon. I know that Olori Naomi is the one that is going to make a decision for herself if she wants to go back to Ooni of Ife or not. But God's will is the best. So let's leave her alone and let her make her own decision, not the media. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Bye bye. Thank you.